Thousands of people on Tuesday attended the funeral of senior Hezbollah commander Wissam Tawil, who was killed in the Israel airstrike on the southern Lebanese town of Khirbet Salam the previous day. Mr. Tawil is the highest ranking Hezbollah commander to be killed since eruption of the cross-border conflict between the Israel and Hezbollah in Lebanon on October 8, and the second high-profile assassination to took place in the Lebanon in 2 weeks. Moments before his funeral was set to begin, an Israel drone targeted a vehicle near the cemetery, killing at least one person. The strike on Mr. Tawil's hometown was a present reminder of how far an increasingly penned in Israel is willing to intensify the cross-border conflict. Wissam Tawil, commonly known as a Hajj Jawad, was assassinated on Monday in the targeted strike on his car while he was driving through his home village in southern Lebanon. The strike on Kharb Salam came after the Hezbollah declared reprisal for the Mr. Tawil's killing, in which it targeted the headquarters of Israel Northern Command with a wave of rockets and drones. The barrage was in retaliation for Mr. Tawil's death and the assassination of Hamas Deputy Saleh al-Arori in the Beirut last week. The Israeli military said Hezbollah had hit the base in the saved about 15 kilometers south of the Lebanon border. Hezbollah deepest strike into the Israel jet with the combat drones, but added there had been no damage or casualties. Hezbollah's number 2 Deputy Secretary General Naim Qassem warned in a speech Tuesday that Israel's wave of the targeted killing cannot lead to the phase of retreat but rather to push forward for the resistance. Mr. Tawil was a commander in the Radwan Force, Hezbollah Secretive Special Operation Unit. The force has been on the front line of the daily cross-border clashes with the Israeli forces. Mr. Tawil was thought to be one of the group leading commanders. Israel has demanded the removal of Radwan force, believed to number about the 25,000 fighters to north of the Litani River, which Hezbollah has rejected. In a statement, Hezbollah said he was born in 1975 and joined the group in 1989 as the Shiite movement was trying to push Israel out of southern Lebanon. A Hezbollah source said he was an advisor to the group on matters of military strategy in the southern Lebanon. Hezbollah said he played a significant role in the developing the group's training infrastructure and was heavily active in the operations in 1990s in effort to liberate southern Lebanon. This goal was achieved in 2000 when Israel left the region and its ally, the South Lebanon Army militia, fled south across the border. He was also an integral part of Hezbollah operations since including during the month-long war with Israel in 2006. After his death, Hezbollah published photo of Mr. Tawil with the senior commanders in the Iran-led so-called Axis of Resistance, the informal coalition of countries and armed groups in the region opposed to presence of Israel. Among those images was one of him driving a car with the former Islamic Revolutionary Guard Group Quds Force commander Qasem Soleimani. He also appears in a video sitting next to the Mustafa Badridi, Hezbollah former military commander who was killed in 2016. Mr. Badreddin had taken over the position from the Imad Moghniya, who was assassinated in 2008 in a joint Israeli-US operation. Mr. Moghniya had gone by the name Hajj Radwan, hence the name of Hezbollah Special Operation Group. According to Hezbollah, Mr. Tawil was heavily involved in the operation in Syria, where the group was inactive, supporting the force of President Bashar al-Assad in the more than 12-year civil war there. Since October 7, Hezbollah said he had also played an important role in the targeting Israel positions on the border with the Lebanon. Hezbollah chief Hassan Nasrallah recently said the group action were part of the effort to halt Israeli aggression against the Gaza and to alleviate the military pressure on Gaza. It has carried out about 700 operations at the frontier since October 7, when Hamas broke out of Gaza and launched the unprecedented attack on the southern Israel. Israel reprisal has been brutal bombarding the Gaza Strip and killing more than 23,000 people. Clashes on the both sides of the Lebanon-Israel border were continuing on Tuesday. In the morning, three Hezbollah fighters died in a strike on their vehicle in the town of Gandhorvia in the south of Lebanon. Thank you for watching our channel. Please subscribe our channel.